Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to react to another fan-made Thomas story. Yes, I know there's been a bit of a gap. So I react to one of these fan-made Thomas stories. And this one's made by Sudbury Station Master and is called Incline Thomas. This premiered on Sudbury Station Master's YouTube channel around 17 hours ago. It was around 10 o'clock last night it was. I did say to Sudbury in his community post, yeah, if anyone fancy a new video tonight that I would react to this video at the first chance I get. And well, here I am. So I have reacted to Sudbury's story videos from Sudbury Station Master before. Last video I reacted to him was his Series 2 style adaptation of Stop Thief. If you want to go and check my reaction out, it's going to be in the top right hand corner of your screen. But I've been really looking forward to this story because apparently when Sudbury said that this video was in the works, Sudbury actually said that it's his most action-packed video that he's ever recorded on his channel at the stage. And so Incline Thomas is apparently going to star Thomas, obviously Thomas the Tank Engine, and one of those hopper trucks. And it looks like he's definitely got them from the Sodor Workshops Patreon. He has obviously Sodor Workshops, despite not releasing anything public on their website for over a year. Sudbury is still using the updated Thomas model from there, from the Sodor Workshops Patreon. And he's also gone ahead and got those hopper trucks from the Sodor Workshops Patreon as well. So yeah, ever since I've been really looking forward to this story. This one's obviously going to be in the style of Series 5. What I like about Sudbury's Station Masters videos is that he always he fits every single story into the style of a TV series, like Cross Lines and Stop Thief were in the style of Series 2. Thomas and the Twins, which was his first video he uploaded on his channel, was in the style of Series 3. Little Old Twins was in the style of Series 4. And what was I going to say? And Framed, and this one, Incline Thomas, is in the style of Series 5 they are. But I would like to see Sudbury maybe do a Series 1 style story, maybe a Series 6, 7 style story, maybe even a Hit Era style story if that is the case, because Sudbury, he really knows how to make these fan-made stories feel like they're actual episodes from the TV series, and that's why Sudbury is also a bit unique from the other Trains Thomas YouTubers that I watch, because he gives every story, he tries to find a way to make each story fit into like the TV series he does, and that's what I like about Sudbury. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's just see what this story is all about. Incline Thomas. Links to the video I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. And I have a feeling that Sudbury is also, is going to be narrating this story as well. And this story, by the way, he is adapted from is by Light and Cole, who's the same person behind the updated Thomas model. So obviously this one's going to be in the style of Series 5. Yep, it is. Incline Thomas. I knew it. I knew Sudbury would be narrating this one.
Early one morning, Thomas was waiting at a station when Percy arrived, looking annoyed.
Oh, I wonder what Percy's looking annoyed about.
What's got you all fired up? The Fat Controller has asked me to shunt trucks to the Incline, as if it didn't have enough work to do already. I didn't know he had an Incline. It's new, and there's new trucks to go with it.
Oh, the hopper trucks.
I've ever met. They're bound to cause an accident sooner or later. And he puffed crossly away.
Percy's not happy.
Thomas couldn't worry about Percy for long. It was a lovely day. The countryside was peaceful, and Andy and Clarabelle sang and puffed cheerfully down the line.
I like the track that Ace has done. I love that updated Thomas model, I do. Why can't Carson make it public?
But when Thomas reached the junction, Percy was nowhere to be seen.
Hey?
Maybe he does have too much work, he thought to himself.
Yeah, that definitely is how I'm feeling. It definitely looks like Percy.
A tired and exhausted Percy backed into the shed.
Wow, Percy.
Busy day? Asked Thomas. Percy could only manage a small yawn.
Oh, poor Percy. He looks so exhausted.
How about I work at the coal yards tomorrow? That'll be nice, Thomas.
I think Percy's grateful for that.
But Percy got no further. He'd already fallen asleep.
Yep.
When he woke up the next day, he found Thomas had already left. Where's he gone? To the coal yards, said Henry. But that's my job. You said he could go. Oh, this is bad. Why?
Yep. Oh,
This is
Percy.
bad.
Oh, yep. You've messed up big time, Percy. You've literally just. You were so tired. You literally agreed to what Thomas's proposal. He did, and what I mean by that is that Thomas works at the coaling plant while Percy takes Annie and Clarabelle. Oh, you've messed up right there, Percy.
Why? What's the worst that could happen? The trucks don't know him. They're bound to try something.
Yep.
I'm afraid Percy was right. When the new truck saw Thomas, they began plotting their tricks.
Oh dear.
Oi, Gav! Cried one. When are we getting the proper
I love the
engine?
Series 5 style.
That's enough of that. You shouldn't have done that, mate. I'll be quiet and get moving. I'll be quiet. You shouldn't.
Hold on, let me just have a look. I need to go back. I like the looks of the truck, the other trucks around them. They look so realistic, like they're from the actual show.
We get the proper engine. That's enough of that. You shouldn't have done that, mate. I'll be quiet and get moving.
Thomas doesn't care. He just wants to get the job done. So this is the incline, isn't it?
He took them to the bottom
Oh
of the
dear,
incline.
this is where disaster's going to strike. Uh-oh.
Thomas stared in awe at the steepness of it.
Wow, that is steep!
This was the chance the trucks needed. All set down here, they yelled at the workmen. The workmen started the winch, not realising that Thomas was still coupled at the back.
Oh no!
No! Cried Thomas. His driver applied the brakes and he just slipped on the rails. Higher and higher, called the trucks.
They're playing a proper trick right here. Oh no. Thomas is being... Can't they not... They're trying...
His driver then noticed a small siding. That's our exit! But how do we get there? At that moment, the coupling between Thomas and the truck snapped, and he began to roll backwards.
Oh no.
After him! After him! Cried the trucks, and he surged against the cable holding them.
They just caused it to explode, they did!
Faster, Thomas! Thomas screeched into the siding, and a quick-thinking workman changed the points.
Oh! That close! Uh-oh.
A little while later, Thomas heard a whistle at the bottom of the hill. It was Percy with the breakdown gang.
Oh, straight into the shed as well.
He spoke sternly to Thomas.
Oh, did you see how intense that was? They literally caused the cable to explode, they did. I mean, they didn't just snap it, they just caused the whole thing to explode right there. Oh my goodness, that was that was intense right there. That literally was intense. That... You know what we should have done? We should have had a whole runaway sequence. We should have had a whole runaway sequence right there. I think that would have definitely felt a little bit better. So with all due respect, Light and Cole, if you're watching this, I would have preferred a much more runaway sequence right there. But oh my god, that was really, really intense right there. Oh.
While I appreciate you trying to help Percy, I'd much prefer if incidents like this could be avoided in future. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It wasn't long before Thomas was back on level ground again. Thank you for helping, Thomas. Oh, it's alright. You should try going up there yourself sometime. It's a lovely view. Percy rather hoped he'd never have to.
Yep. I hope Percy doesn't have to do that either. Oh, wow, that was Series 5 vibes right there with the intensity that was. Oh, I was not expecting that to happen. I mean, Thomas literally got dragged forward. And I mean, that explosion scene, I mean, they didn't, those hoppers trucks, they didn't just snap the cable. They exploded the whole lot, and they also destroyed the whole shed as well. I got nothing else to say right there. That's how an incline works. So now you know what an incline works like that, like Thomas. Oh my God! I mean, I have my heart. I literally was heart in mouth, heart in mouth. I mean, did that had Duncan vibes right there. An engine getting pulled up an incline right there. Although, like I said, I would have preferred a runaway sequence. I would have preferred a little runaway sequence where Thomas has to run right there, and maybe they could have crashed into the one of the trucks and maybe cause the mine to collapse. No, that's a bit too far right now, and that would be a bit too similar to put up on Percy. But suddenly, wow, this was probably your most action-packed video just yet. Although, like I said, I would have preferred that Light and Cole would have done a little bit of a runaway sequence right there. But I still enjoyed this story nonetheless. That must be intense. I mean, imagine being in Thomas's cab and you're just being dragged up the incline right there. Rule number one when working on the Iron Soda: when a trucks have to go on an incline, always make sure the engine pushing them is uncoupled, because it pretty much nearly ended in disaster. It did right there, but nevertheless, I still enjoyed the story nonetheless. If you're new here and want to check out any of my previous Thomas the Tank Engine reactions, there's going to be a playlist coming up in the top right corner of your screen right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this Series 5 style Thomas story I reacted to. Oh, that was heart and mouth moment right there. Also, let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram. A link to that will be in the description down below. Share this video. Subscribe if you're new here. Ring that bell to get notified for when I upload new videos and when I post in the community tab. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!